Good morning. May I have your attention, please? My name is Dr. Michael Stewart, and I serve as the Associate Vice President of Student Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. As we prepare to begin our ceremony this morning, we ask for your assistance in assuring that the family member or friend that you are here to see gets the recognition that they have so richly earned. The graduation procession will begin in a few moments and will be televised on the screens. Any guests not already seated at that time will be asked to remain where they are until the procession has concluded. After that, guests will be allowed to go to their seats. We request that guests remain in their seats during the procession. A video recording will be available for you to share on our YouTube channel. Also, professional photographers are capturing still shots of your loved ones as they make their way into the venue. During the ceremony, all of our graduates look forward to hearing their name called as they cross the stage. So we ask that you limit your celebrations and hold your applause until the end, when our provost will invite you to join him in offering your heartfelt congratulations. On a related note, while we believe that all of our graduates are important, honor graduates who are receiving bachelor's degrees are recognized with a Latin phrase given after the reading of their name. Those who graduate cum laude, which means with honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.7. Those who graduate magna cum laude, which means with great honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.7 and 3.9. And those who graduate summa cum laude, or with highest honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.9 and 4.0. As a final sound-related request, we ask that you check to see that you have silenced your cell phone. And lastly, we request that when the ceremony ends, you exit the building promptly and proceed outside to continue the celebration with your guests. So, with those preliminaries out of the way, we invite you to enjoy the fall commencement ceremony for Middle Georgia State University.
Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Dr. David Jenks, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Middle Georgia State University. It is an honor to welcome you to our campus today. President Blake and I join with MGA faculty and staff, along with parents, relatives, friends, guests, and dignitaries, to celebrate our fall 2022 graduating class. We extend our appreciation to all who have been involved in planning and preparing for today's commencement ceremony. Their efforts have made this day one you will remember for a long time. This ceremony is one of 3 held on campus today, with 2 having taken place throughout the day yesterday. With more than 700 students participating in graduation this semester, holding 5 events across several days allows graduates to participate in smaller, more intimate ceremonies. In this way, the ceremonies let graduates celebrate their success alongside those graduating with similar degrees and will keep the ceremonies at a reasonable length. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the first row. You will notice there is an empty chair draped in a black cloth. The cloth has been placed there in remembrance of our beloved students, staff members, and faculty members that we have lost this academic year. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor their memory and hard work and dedication they put into their time here at MGA. Thank you. Today, we celebrate a commencement, a new beginning. For graduates, that may mean moving away from an area of comfort, leaving the spaces of learning, and possibly parting ways with close friends. This commencement marks the beginning of a new pattern of life, a new schedule, and a new set of responsibilities. However, before the candidates for graduation move on, let us all enjoy this commencement ceremony and celebrate what has been accomplished. Let's take a moment to recognize just how far all of our graduation candidates have come while so much in life has changed over the course of their studies. Graduates, if you're a first-generation student, please stand and remain standing. If you're a non-traditional student, please stand and remain standing. If you're a mother or a father while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are or have been a first responder while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are actively deployed, an armed forces veteran, or in a military family, please stand and remain standing. If you had to work while taking courses, please stand and remain standing. If you are proud of the work you've done and are ready to receive your diploma, please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, the fall 2022 class of Middle Georgia State University. Remain standing. Candidates, you have received a great deal of help getting to this point. This support has come from many people in your life, including your family, your friends, possibly donors of a scholarship, and members of the Middle Georgia State University community. Now, let's take time to appreciate those who have helped you all get here today. Faculty members, please stand. The faculty at Middle Georgia State University have certified that all candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Their continuous support and dedication to higher education enable us all to be here today. Join me in thanking them with a round of applause. And remain standing. There are a few others who helped you get here today. Parents, please stand if you're able. Grandparents, please stand. Spouses and children of graduates, please stand. Siblings, extended family, partners, other friends, please stand. If you helped someone receive a diploma today, please know that we appreciate how important your support has been. Candidates, look around to find your people in the audience. Join me in another round of applause to honor those who helped you attain your goal of becoming a university graduate. And now, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Dr. Rebecca Lanning, Professor of Music. Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Lanning. There's one other very significant group that has supported you and enriched your educational experience. The Middle Georgia State University Foundation strives to improve the lives of people in Middle Georgia by enabling our students, faculty, and staff to achieve extraordinary results. Some of our graduates have benefited from foundation scholarships. Many of you have participated in foundation-sponsored academic programs and activities. And all of you have studied in modern classrooms with labs and a library, outfitted in part with foundation-funded equipment and technology. Miss Mary McDonald, would you please stand? She switched sides. We deeply appreciate your role at MGA as the Vice President for University Advancement and the continued support and generosity of our foundation. Thank you for your leadership. Please join me in a round of applause in appreciation of our MGA Foundation. At fall commencement, the student speaker is not a member of the graduating class, but rather the president of the Student Government Association, bringing you greetings on behalf of the students who will follow in the graduates' footsteps. Our student speaker is a current senior who plans to graduate with a bachelor's degree in information technology in May 2023. Whoop, whoop. Originally from Lagos, Nigeria, she has always had a flair for technology and hopes to one day secure a position as a cybersecurity analyst. Her hard work and dedication to her chosen field of study shows, as she has earned a spot on the president's list for 4 consecutive semesters. She is the 2022-2023 president of the Middle Georgia State University Student Government Association, has served as publicity chair of the Campus Activities Board, and is a member of the National Society for Leadership and Success. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Ms. Modupe Oyewale.
Good morning. The day that you all have been waiting for is finally here. For some of you, it may not have been easy to get here, but guess what? You did it. Coming to college is a huge risk that some may underestimate. It can also be quite scary. Talking from experience, as I came all the way from Nigeria, immediately after I graduated from high school to start my college education. The whole process was very scary for me, as I was very young at the time, and leaving the only place I've ever known as home to a new place on the other side of the world was an eye-opener for me. I had to learn to adapt to the new culture, make friends, and basically be really independent as I was alone here. Although I have family or friends here in the US, but being far away from my immediate family and home made me feel alone. Knowing that I could not go home easily as I ever felt homesick. Since I got here at MGA, I have been incorporating one of our core values, which is adaptability. This is a core value that you all have incorporated in your lives. We went through a challenging pandemic, and you all still chose to put yourselves first and persevere to the end, despite the challenges faced. The huge step I took in coming here helped shape me and mold me into the woman I am today. One of the results is me standing here, talking to you as a student government president, student government association president. It helped me understand that I can do whatever I want if I put my mind to it, and that the sky is not my limit, but a stepping stone, which you all should abide by. Tom Brokaw once said, "You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to the good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as a ticket to change the world." MJ Class of Fall 2022, congratulations. I wish you all a successful future as you move on into the next chapter of your lives. Thank you for choosing MGA to be a stepping stone for you. And remember to take risks and keep chasing your dreams. And also, your MJ family is here for you and wish you the best in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mo. We are very, very fortunate to have you leading our Student Government Association. So thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Blake, and I have the honor of serving as the president of Middle Georgia State University. And this is really a very happy day. Let's celebrate this day. I know everyone in this room can feel joy in this day. I'm delighted to welcome our graduates, their families, and friends to campus as we celebrate the accomplishments and the hard work over an incredibly difficult period of history that has brought you today to this point of graduation and this milestone. At this point, it is my pleasure to introduce our Fall 2022 commencement speaker. Carisha Moore Esquire is the president and CEO of Usher's New Look, the Youth Empowerment Foundation celebrating more than 20 years of service. In her role at UNL, Moore provides strategic leadership to the organization that is committed to transforming the lives of underserved youth into passion-driven leaders. As an advocate and educator who has a heart for inspiring others to reach their potential, Moore is a mentor, leadership development expert, a workshop creator, and a facilitator and designer of educational products and tools. As a lifelong educator, Moore's observation of the disparities among underserved youth was the catalyst for the work in which she is currently engaged, and it propels her to continue to seek out new strategies to equip youth to compete, to succeed. Moore is active in her community through being a member of the boards of communities in schools of Henry County, Georgia, and the United Way Advisory Board. She is a certified aggression replacement trainer and has worked with justice-involved youth as a trainer and a neighborhood accountability board coordinator. In recognition of her dedication to the community and her passion for encouraging and inspiring others, she was named one of Southern Journal magazine's top 14 under 40. Please join me in giving a Middle Georgia State welcome to our commencement speaker, Ms. Carisha Moore.
Good morning. Greetings to President Blake, faculty, staff. I want to, before I start and speak to our VIPs of the morning, I would love for you to join me in giving a hearty hand clap to those who have stood in the gap, parents, friends, significant others. Let's give them a hand clap. It is indeed an honor to stand here before you as you prepare to launch into the next chapter of your lives. Recently, I ran into a dear friend, Tim Hines, a former university president, and I asked him, did he have any words of advice for me as I was preparing to stand before you? Without hesitation, he uttered 2 words, be brief. And that is exactly what I intend to do today. Class of 2022, when you begin your time here at Middle Georgia State University, I am sure you heard this great university slogan, find your greatness. As I was preparing to share words with you, those 3 words stood out to me. I saw it on the website, social media pages, and videos, and I thought, what an amazing charge. What an awesome reminder that when things get rough, greatness can still be present. It's a tremendous North Star, a powerful compass, a profound declaration. You have a mission. As you walk through the halls, sat in class, logged onto online portals, convened with groups for collaborative work, and I know how we all love that, navigated a global pandemic in the midst of your studies, your charge remained the same. Find your greatness. And now you are here, prepared and ready to receive a ceremonial representation that you have indeed accomplished your mission. The thing about such a noble charge as finding your greatness is that despite the sweet, sweet end that brings cause for celebration, if I spoke with each of you individually, I would learn that you have all experienced a time or two that was not so great or sweet. If we reflect on the last 2 to 4 years of life, these times would look differently for each of you. But my friends, I am here to tell you that at some point, you reached way down within yourself, pulled on the faith and the strength you possess, relied on friends, family, faculty, staff, and each other to preserve your fortitude that you possess, to make it through, to achieve the charge that you were given. Greatness. According to the definition of greatness, you can be great in a myriad of ways. I say choose what feels best for you. Are you going to be remarkable and outstanding? Are you going to choose to be significant? Are you going to focus on being noble in character? Will you seek out power or influence? Are you looking to create something distinguished? Will you exhibit your extraordinary skills? Once you have decided your areas of greatness, where to focus, I want to leave you with these 3 questions to ask yourself. 3 criteria, if you will. 1, will this endeavor make me happy? Happiness is important in life. If you are not doing what makes you happy, you will ultimately come to a place where you will want to change your path. And it's because you won't be content in a space where you're not happy with what you're doing or the impact that you're making. I read a book by Gretchen Rubin, The Happiness Project, and that set me on a path from practicing law, which was great, afforded a great lifestyle, but truly walking into my calling, which is now as the CEO of Usher's New Look, an organization that develops the next generation of all of you that I see before me, great leaders. Happiness does not mean you won't have rough times, but it is a catalyst that allows you to wake up the next morning and do it all over again. Number 2, ask yourself, will the endeavor I am about to embark upon allow me to use my spark? What's a spark? I'm glad you asked. It is your gifts, your talents, and interests. What is that thing that you cannot live without? That comes easy, that lights you up and you can talk about it all day? Will the area you choose to make space for you, to use your spark and your talents? Is it something that makes you feel good when you have accomplished using your spark? This degree is just the beginning. Continue to cultivate, learn, grow, and expand in your spark. Let your growth and your gifts be limitless. Dedicate yourself to it, and don't be afraid to be the expert. Number 3, will your work improve the life of another human being? Find a space for you to use your greatness to bring about change in your world. Disrupt and innovate. Become a disruptivator. Riches and fame, likes and follows should not be motivating factors. They may be products, but they will not be the driving force behind what really matters. The impact that each of you are about to make is what matters. So if you're happy, cultivating and using your gifts, and helping to solve challenges, large or small, that can improve a life, a system, a community, some aspect of our society, that is being a good steward over the thing you have found on this most recent journey, your greatness. As an alum of Usher's New Look said to me, the one thing that she's learned since graduating college is the only constant is change. Everything around you externally can change. There are times when you seem to have no control over it. But do you know what you can control? Existing in spaces and with people and doing work that makes you happy. Using your spark and being intentional about improving some aspect of this life, your community or our world. That is greatness. William Shakespeare said, "Do not be afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. However it comes upon you, embrace it, walk in it, live in it, and allow it to seep from your very being." As I close, I want to share that one of my favorite movies is The Wizard of Oz. A climactic moment before Dorothy prepares to leave Oz after her many adventures where she encountered joy, laughter, obstacles, new friends, opportunities to help others. She was reminded by Glinda the Good Witch, "You had it all along, my dear." Class of 2022, your mission and challenge was to find greatness, but I am here to tell you, you had it all along. It was within you. And as you conclude this leg of your journey of self-discovery and learning, you will take this greatness into the world and make an impact like never before. However you choose to demonstrate your greatness, just remember that you have found it, and now it's your duty to share it. Don't hide it under a bushel. Shine a light on it so that others can see it. And when others ask you, when and how did you become so great? Say, "I had it all along, but it was my alma mater, Middle Georgia State University, that helped me to illuminate it for all the world to see." Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moore. That was wonderful. Are y'all ready to walk across stage? Did anybody come for that today? Oh, okay, good. On behalf of the Middle Georgia State University faculty, it is my honor to congratulate the fall 2022 graduates on this special occasion. Commencement is a time of recognition of your academic accomplishments, so we join your family and friends in celebrating your success. In a moment, you'll all walk across the stage. One point of logistics, when you get to this side, you have a picture with the president. You have one job. Stop right here. Take the picture. Every graduation, somebody blows right by him. He will stop you, because that picture is a requirement to complete your requirements for the degree. And now, assisting with the presentation of degree candidates, our President Blake, the academic deans, our interim registrar, Mr. Jed Edge, and our commencement caller, Dr. Mary Wern.
Arts and Letters at Middle Georgia State University, and it's my very great pleasure to call forth each of the graduates participating in today's ceremonies. Candidates for graduate degrees in the School of Arts and Letters, please come forward by row when directed to receive congratulations from Dean Clayton, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Nathan Reese-Larry. Sherry L. Landon. Shayla Appleby. Aisha Callahan. Tiska Lathia Davis. Sarah Freeland. Tracy Darlene Godlip. Ariana Tawanu. Candidates for undergraduate degrees in the School of Arts and Letters, please come forward by row when directed to receive congratulations from Dean Clayton, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Lydia K. Kelly, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Allison Lynette Love. Josie Kiera Moten. Allie Bethany Harrington. Victoria I. James, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Nicholas R. Kirkpatrick, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Lori June Simpson. Darius Smith. Michelle Marie Stevens, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar, Honors Discipline Graduate. Bo Holden Bergeron. Austin G. Bland. Harper R. James. Ashley Elizabeth Kelly. Quintel L. Thomas. Brandon R. Walden. Nia LaRose Alston. Maya Clayton. Rebecca Oriental, President List Scholar. Gabriel Rumpf, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Sarah Lynn Slagle. Radera Smith. Joel A. Fortis. Andrew M. Andrew M. Harper, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Amanda Brooke Horn, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Brandon Deshawn Johnson. Vikia D. Johnson. Kalia M. Jones. Michaela Lawrence. Eddie Stewart, cum laude, President's List Scholar. Go ahead. What's your name? Eddie Smart, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Tatjana Stanu, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jared Lean Meadows, Dean's List Scholar. Nadia A. Wilmer. Candidates for degrees in Masters of Science in Information Technology, please come forward by row when directed to receive congratulations from Dean Kuhang, Dean Clayton, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Opulawi Adegoke Taylor. Nicholas N. Balcom. Yoshaka Brown. Janice Bullman. Joyce Burnett. Davin Burns. Davin Burns. Kinsley Leanne Gilliam. Aisha Chenille Harris. Tylea Henderson. Sharika Latisha Hose. Judith Ann Leone. Tatiana LeBron. Joseph LeBron Pierre. Michelle Lizette Maynor. Melvin Bernard Middlebrooks. Shannon L. Sandry. Lamarcus Smith. Candidates for undergraduate degrees in the School of Computing, please come forward by row when directed to receive congratulations from Dean Kuhang, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. Benjamin Seth Abbott. Tavares Adams, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Teminato A. Akinya. Muna Abdullah Alston. Wellesley D. Altham. Samuel Eugene Barnes, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Alexander M. Bemis. Faith C. Hill. Jeffrey Chance Bones, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Rachel C. Brelan, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Joshua Bice, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Timothy Andrew Kierfos, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Ian D. Conley, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Richard Kraft. Anthony B. Furlow. Cody L. Gill. Mathune Gilmore, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Alexian M. Grant. Andrew Parker Griffin. Travis Glenn Henson, President's List Scholar. Cyrone Alexander Harrington, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Cyrus S. Holly, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Antoine R. Jordan. Francisco Lopez. James A. Mann. Carlton Mason. Cameron Patrick McPhail, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Caleb Scott Prince, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Shanuka Rajasekhar, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Treshore A. Reese. Carson Elizabeth Richards. Philip J. Robertson. Aaron C. Simmons. Joshua Smith. Trenton Danielle Sowell. Eondangu Tivizenda, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jeremy Yule Tribno, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Serena L. Trimble. Kayla S. Ozimanji. Rebecca Danielle Wigley, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Cameron Danielle Willis. Dylan M. Kling Dubose, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Hannah R. Lloyd. And Samantha Marilyn White.
Give them a second to get back to their seats. And then we get to one of my favorite parts of every commencement ceremony. President Blake, on behalf of the faculty, I proudly present these candidates who have now satisfied all requirements for graduation and ask that you confer upon them their respective degrees.
In the next few words and in a small moment, something important is happening in each and every one of your lives. A transition is occurring. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I, Christopher Blake, hereby confer upon each of you the degree or the certificate you have so diligently pursued with all the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, class of 2022. Well done. Now, and And forevermore, your hat is going to look different. Now, I know some of you already got the tassel on the left. This one's sewn in, so I can't change it. But at this moment, I want the tassel to be on the right, because we are going to do a little ritual in which you're going to move to being a graduate. If you already have a degree, just go along with us for a second. Move it back over. Come on, you got another degree now. I'm going to introduce to you a group of wonderful people. They are Middle Georgia State alumni, and they're going to come down, and they're going to ask the front row to stand up, and they're going to move the tassel to the left, which from now on you will wear it that way. But then you need to turn around, have the row behind stand up, and you're going to do it to them, and then they're going to do it behind, and you're graduates, so you have followed those instructions very well. You understand what we're going to do. Let's welcome our alumni back. Welcome back, alumni. These people were once sitting in your seat, going through exactly this, but now they're helping us out today. So I would like to count us down, but first, with the front row, would you stand up, please? And counting down, 3, 2, 1, congratulations, you are now a graduate. Now turn around and the row behind, please. You've got to help everyone. They've all got to go back now, each row. Welcome. You are now Middle Georgia State alumni. Let's give it another one. Please be seated. Please be seated. So as your president, I get the last lecture with a few final words to our newest graduates. Our faculty and staff here have believed in you and sought the very best in you and have trod the path with you to get here. And we know that some of you will be coming back to Middle Georgia State. Others of you will be moving on with your lives and your careers elsewhere. But wherever you go next, you are now our alumni, and we believe in this special and enduring relationship that the university has with each and every one of you. We have pride in your accomplishment today, which is why I said this is a truly happy day. Now, I have one very important request. As educated individuals, it is your responsibility to now use that knowledge. As Caricius said, find your greatness, but use your greatness, and build the families and the communities and the places you live and work with that knowledge. You have earned the value of a degree for your empowerment, but your degrees are also granted for you to go and make the world a better place and to build what we call the common good. So go out with that charge as an ambassador and live the rest of your lives with that wonderful responsibility and privilege. Throughout this ceremony, we've talked about this transition and the transitions today in your lives and at this university as we grant another class, when we see another class of alumni move forward. It is my great pleasure then to introduce to you today our alma mater song, a tradition we began when we became a state university and that we will continue forevermore. So please direct your attention to the video screens and enjoy a performance of our alma mater by the Middle Georgia Chamber Singers under the direction of Dr. Rebecca Lanning.
Through the rolling hills of Georgia, in the heart of the great each state, we build our future-shaping lives. The quest is ours to take. with boundless possibilities and the lessons of the past. We sons and daughters of MGA, our friendships ever last. We knights of truth and honor, with knowledge as our sword, we raise our voices loud and clear, our hearts at MGA.
All of us at Middle Georgia extend our best wishes to you as you prepare to enter this next phase of your life. We are very grateful that you chose this university for your education. There are many fine institutions, but you came here, and we hope that we have earned your lifelong respect and that you will now be those goodwill ambassadors for the rest of your life for this institution. Now, would everyone please stand and rise for the recession? To family and friends in the audience, please remain at your seat until the last graduate has left the floor. Congratulations to the class of 2022. I hereby declare that these commencement exercises are concluded. Thank you and Godspeed.